day, friends, and welcome. This is Eric. Let's get it on. United States urged Zelensky to get down to table and finally sign an agreement. Congresswoman Anna Polina Luna pushes Ukrainian president to do that. Settle this and let's make agreement real, Zelensky, posted on Luna's account X. Sure, this means withdrawal of Ukrainians from Donbass, but it means stopping the unnecessary and violent, unprecedented scale bloodshed. Life is sacred. President Zelensky also do agree that the United States might as well make amends for his life, but he must first to leave claims for Donbass. But for Zelensky, it's not about an attempt to cease hostilities, it's about plunder. Boasting that Russia loses enormous amount of men and materiel on a monthly basis, ballooning figures to 30 to 35,000, is evidently not going to stop, neither do leaders of publicity. But how many people Ukraine drops dead? Russian Federation easily replenishes troops without any kind, let alone complete mobilization, without people getting violently caught and sent on without training. Just imagine how much would someone forcefully drafted morality dropping afterwards. Definitely won't be very high. And if you think it's a bit off, here's what Vasily Voskoboynik, head of Migration Office, say. We're physically dying. He lays prognosis made by of International Labour Organization made of December 2025, situating deficit for working force in 8.2 to 8.6 million men. It also makes terrifying model of replenishing population with only 180 to 20,000 are born for 500,000 dying. That's demographic catastrophe there. Here's a question for participants of various polls just up there. One young girl believes that if her land wasn't captured in several days, it won't get captured in 30 years. But she doesn't want to participate in battle. She lives in Poland, Germany. Another one speaks of borders restored to 99, or even invading of Kuban, and how you want it. How would you continue that without no one left to fight your war? Millions live in other countries and they won't return back. There's no change in war course. Only thing you manage to do is losing all your men. Ironically, those who don't fight are the ones who speak up about that most loudly. How many people should just get killed for anyone to understand it's people's lives, not territories, that are important? And as Voskoboynik has noted, after the war is expected another 1.5 million people migrating. Optimistically, it's just part-time job, but he admits it might as well be those who want to create a family whole. As abroad, sure, not leaving part for Ukraine. So it's likely people who run in droves. Way about that. And that's Zelensky's own agenda. Now about people keeping it. For example, TCR started conscripting practices for females by virtually mistake, but not always it's regarded as such, with authorities messing up with their registration. There are 7 cases now. Many women are thoroughly getting this as a first warning, sign of a nation following the footsteps of another warmongering despot, leader of Paraguay, who killed nearly 70% of his very male population. Citizens of Dnepr admit that just like in banana republics, TCR people employ of gangster of locality to fill up their ranks. Preposterously, these are less interested in sending their victims to the military than in simple shake-ups. Mind you, mayoral office sanctioned. Guess there's claim for common Ukrainian slur for TCR, those vile robbers. But for battalion, it's main duty to stand up for suffering people in hopes that in time there will be an end to this bloodbath, but people responsible will be held accountable for everything that was ruined. It is Eric, stay tuned, and not forget to like. Stay always safe, and great week.